in 2000, my whole life changed. And everyone was celebrating the new millennium, and everyone was excited for the new millennium. And my family's life came crashing down around us, basically. My dad got cancer, terminal cancer, and then within a space of a couple of months, 6 weeks, they were both in, my mum and dad, my mum had been ill for a very, very long time. She was admitted into hospital, my dad was in one hospital, she was in another hospital, and within a week they both passed away. And I felt like I'd had both my legs taken away from me. And my daughter Chelsea that's here today, you know, she was 3 years old. I was a single mum, and I was going through hell, as you can imagine. And when I relate that back to my UW journey, our UW journey, the 4 a.m. start, the 7 hours up to Dead Woman's Path, I'm thinking, yes! And we had some really good cheerleaders with us that were at the top of that mountain that were cheering us on. We love you, thank you. You're in the room, I know. That feeling of that support and feeling like I was being hugged at that last bit, it was 7 hours, yeah? Just to get that into perspective, it's hills up like this. And we got to the top and we were like, yeah, we've done it. But you know what? We had another 5 hours going back down. We were walking for 12 solid hours. Now, for anybody that knows, we live in Cambridgeshire, which is flat. So there was I doing my 10,000 steps a day around people's kitchen islands, up and down the stairs. That seriously didn't cut it. And we got up on day 2, so I'd basically, we'd walked for 12 hours, we'd got back to the tent, and I crashed. My body just said no, I'd had enough. And I lay down, I didn't even have my blooming sleeping bag, but I just laid there. I didn't get up for tea and cake, and again, if you know me, you know I love my cake, and I didn't even get up for tea and cake, and I didn't get up for dinner. And in the morning, everyone was getting up and getting ready, and we were sat at breakfast, and I just burst into tears. I just felt I could not continue. My brain was telling me, Tracy, what on earth are you doing? Why are you putting yourself through this? And the guys, none of the guys that were sat around that breakfast table could look at me because they were all going through their own little self-doubts and all of that, but they were all there supporting me, and they said, Tracy, you can do it. There was one person actually that said, yeah, we'll take you back. And I was like, but what does that look like? And they said, oh, we can stretcher you back, and we'll have 4 porters that are going to stretcher you down. And I was like, I don't like fast rides. This sounds like it's going to be a fast ride, and I'm not up for that. And Jason said, well, I'm coming with you if you're going back down. And I was like, well, that ain't happening, because he's got dodgy knees and he's already really struggling. So I sat on the wall and I was like, oh, I can't do it. I've got to do it. I can't do it. I must do it. And then the porters, they were amazing. They came up and they said, we've got options. So I was like, right, okay. So their option was that they were going to help me. I would go up and they were going to help me down. And I was like, do you know what? That is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. And the reason why they wanted to help me to achieve this so much was because I told them why. And as I alluded to, my parents, my mum was 57 when she died, and last year I was 57. So I wanted to do this for my mum, because my mum never got to do anything as adventurous as that. But not only that, I wanted to do it for my girls. I wanted to show my girls, we've got 5 daughters, I wanted to show my girls you can do whatever you want to do at whatever age you are. And if your brain is telling you you can't do something, you've just got to ignore that and just keep on going, because you can do whatever you set your mind to do.